Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to Thief Deadly Shadows, where today we are murdering a clock. That is what is happening. We're doing it. I'm not going to spend another episode fucking around, failing to murder this clock. Wait, did we go through that thing? This room looks very familiar. I mean, I guess a lot of them are going to look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this goes downward. We're definitely through the thing. Oh.
Odd noise.
Yeah, the stairs are loud and metal.
'Twas nothing.
That's the dude's back. Well then.
In truth, there thou art.
I was not walking, even though I was holding the walk button. Not sure what's up with that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, weird. I don't know. It didn't work the first time I held it down. Or the creep button, you know. There's still so many different move speeds. And I am not keeping my terminology straight. Okay, well, anyway. So we're here mostly looking for loot, right? Because I think the area where we break stuff is actually on the previous map. But we don't have both of the special loot items yet. Sabotage the clockworks in the furnace room according to this map that we found. Nope, I don't know how to make sense of that at all. Never mind. It doesn't actually have a furnace room on it, so it's probably not related to the thing. I wonder if we jumped in there, I wonder if we could get down more quickly. But I mean, obviously the danger is Garrett was very concerned about getting ground up by the gears, and I can understand that.
Garrett also thinks that you will stop the flow of space-time by stopping a clock. So I feel like...
Now, once again, I do want to emphasize it could just be that Garrett thinks the people who write these prophecies are dumb assholes.
I mean, they are, but also Garrett is very dumb.
I will say that the Garrett of this game in particular does not seem super sharp.
And that's saying something, because the Garrett in the previous games, who we assume was kind of sharp, still was really surprised when his eye got taken out. Like, we all saw that coming.
Did we?
I mean, yeah.
Listen, stuff was fucked. I do not know that I believe that you knew that his eye was going to get taken. If you want to tell me that you understood that something was up with the Constantine and Victoria stuff, sure, okay.
Like, it was clear that he was going to die or get maimed. Or attempted dying. Attempted murder. That's what I was looking for.
Garrett, I find you guilty of attempted dying.
He does that a lot.
It's kind of weird. He had to like scuttle sideways over to it like a crab to attempt the unlock.
Oh, now I'm thinking about... The viewers don't know this, but sometimes you do a crab walk. A scuttle is very good.
No secrets, apparently.
Am I wrong?
See, the thing is, before I share, let's say, the fact that you do a completely hilarious crab scuttle to entertain your loved ones, I would ask. I'd be like, "Hey, are you comfortable with everyone knowing this embarrassing thing?"
Wait, what part of that is embarrassing?
Don't worry about it, sweetie. It's fine.
I love how when everyone gets shot with an arrow, they say "hoo-ha" like they're Al Pacino in that movie. That's very good.
The scent of an arrow wound.
More specifically, like people doing impressions of Al Pacino in that movie.
Yeah, I will say I've never seen the movie. I'm only familiar with it by impression. And by, like, you know, specifically, like, really hacky comedian impressions. So it's probably not super close to what's actually going on in the film, would be my assumption.
No.
Is he supposed to have been a Marine or something? Is it supposed to be that? Is that a Marine noise or is that an Army noise? There's the hoo-ah is a... Guess how many of the armed services I was in.
Well, none. You have a... Wait, you know what? I'm not gonna...
You were about to say something very judgmental that is not map well to people's real life experience. So let's all just have a little bit of fucking grace here, shall we? When people get talked into, young American youths get talked into joining in the military for all kinds of bogus reasons.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I was talking, of course, about your crab scuttle, which they do not let you do in the armed forces.
Well, the problem is I can't walk any other way. You think they make a big deal when you're pigeon-toed? Let me tell you something.
Lead me to thee shortly.
That's a funny joke. That's a funny joke about animal walks, right?
Yeah. It's funny because I'm pigeon-toed. Good job.
More noise.
Well, then they wouldn't have taken you anyway,
Yeah.
presumably.
And I wouldn't have gone.
In those shadows. I shall put an end to this sooner or later.
Thing is, I am not good in a situation that requires decisive action or violence. I'm like really bad at being shot, or actually really good at being shot at, probably. So, no good.
It seems fair to presume the killer is quite a ways away from here by now.
Yes, very fair presumption, I think. Time to let my guard down.
What sound dost come?
Is he about to walk back directly through me?
Not there.
Apparently he was.
Again.
Alright, we're just gonna
Twill
use
come
this.
again or twill not.
I appreciate that they have a little animation for being backstabbed. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular? Ah, there's a ladder.
So we're just fully committed to murder now.
I am killing every Hammerite, yeah. I think I said something to this effect. That's the builder's ingot. Is that okay? Yes, that is special loot. Cool. And then came the builder to the forge of the smith, and watched he and listened. Didst then the smith put an ingot upon his anvil, and lift his hammer, and didst then the builder breathe upon the ingot, that it became gold. Then didst the smith cry out, What hath become of my good and fine iron? How canst I forge a blade or a tool? This hath much worth, but no worthiness. And didst then the builder breathe upon the smith, that he lay down his hammer and his body, and didst come to stand by the right hand of the builder for all time. The builder was like, "Oh, you didn't like my gift, huh?" And
Oh no,
killed
that's
him.
not how I interpreted that. I interpreted that as like you passed my bullshit test about what is the best metal.
Yeah, you passed my bullshit test, so I murdered you.
Okay.
The guy, that's a death. The guy dies.
I mean, is it a death or is it like a Elijah chariot fire?
Yes,
That's not a death. That's a different thing.
that's what you think. Okay, so we got an elevator that goes even further down. A bunch of garbage, a bunch of actual trash garbage. Wait, I can't get this to, okay, I need to, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now we have 2 special loot items and we have our 60% and we can go home.
This game.
This game. I do think it's a little bit of a bummer. Like, I really like the idea of the 2 special loot items, and I think it's a real bummer how often it's just like one of them is just on a windowsill next to some normal loot. It's like not special in the way that you get it. It is loot that is of very minor narrative concern, and only because they, like...
Yeah.
I wish the special loot was always the result of, like, a puzzle or something. So there was some way that it was set out and actually made mechanically special.
I feel like they did a much better job of that.
Who makest that noise?
Well, the problem is that once you start tying it to the difficulties, you have to be able to produce a certain number of them per level, right? Regardless of whether or not you actually have an idea or whether anything presents itself. Garrett, put him down in the corner. Damn.
There, again. Whatever is that?
Nothing quite upsets me like me trying to put a body down and Garrett going,
Aha! I spy thee now. Stand forth.
Well,
I seest thou. This mistake shall be thy last.
I tried. That should clear it, though. I'm going to go ahead and just, because we'll be in the dark here. You know what? Oh, shit.
Thou shalt not escape me.
That did not go to a place that I thought it was going to go to.
Sinner!
Garrett, come on, dude. Garrett is okay. Garrett is 100% dedicated to fucking me. Like, why? I was pointing so clearly with my mouse, and he's just like, "Well, I'm gonna lay it down to the left side of my left foot now."
No longer.
Like, the first one of these we threw went out like a frisbee. It was like shooting a fucking spin fuser.
Want to know more about that? You should check out our Steam Next Fest video on Tribes, Deadly Shadows.
All about spin fusers.
Are you back in the game?
Yeah, but I'm busy.
Someone there?
Oh, okay.
Show thyself.
Don't worry no more.
Okay, here we go. Quickly give you the feed. I forgot to give it back to you because it shouldn't require the okay.
Yeah.
So this time I killed the dude and I quickly moved him into the elevator.
That's what I call some elevator action.
Come, let me see who doth cause such trouble.
You know, the vast majority of people are not going to know that elevator action is the name of a thing, which causes that halfway joke by reference to really not.
Fear not. Let me
Are you calling me old?
I didn't do that, no, but what I did was I called elevator action obscure. But it is true that you don't know that it's obscure because you're old.
Jesus. Next thing I tell people know about Dig Dug.
No, Dig Dug is way more well known than elevator action. Come on. People love Dig Dug. I'm trying so hard to get under this pipe. Garrett is so resistant to the necessary crawling.
You think for all the different kind of movement actions and speeds he has that he would move like, you know, fluidly and thiefily and like in a way that feels good? It's a really interesting choice to make it feel bad at all times.
Well, again, I think it's just sort of engine sickness, because I think they really had solved a lot of these problems in the second game. Second game, Garrett does feel good to move around as, and like he behaves in a way where I trust him a lot more.
Yeah.
I feel like when I press a button, I know what's going to happen.
I mean, to be clear, I kind of meant that as a compliment, though, because I low-key kind of admire a protagonist that is just really difficult and awkward to move, especially when you're the one playing it.
Okay.
Thou finds anything, call out.
I know that you love, like, QWOP, but not every game should be QWOP.
I've never asked...
We can't
Okay.
all be sexy hiking.
Okay, that's a better reference, because, yeah, I don't actually care for QWOP so much.
Okay, also, sexy hiking is not a better reference. This is the same...
Gone now.
This is the elevator action thing again. Fucking... The only people who know about sexy hiking are people who played Getting Over It, because nobody has played sexy hiking.
Well, everyone should play Getting Over It.
Yeah.
In fact, I think there's a cool video I could recommend to people where they'll find out about why they should play Getting Over It.
I will link your video essay in the...
No, don't link my video essay. That feel.
Brother?
Listen, the kind of people who are this deep into a series that you are on are probably Amabel fans, Fanabels, as they're called, as they're known.
No, they're not. They're just not.
Okay.
That's not what
They do need red hats. Red caps? Is that taken?
Oh.
Is a red cap anything?
well, Red Hat certainly is. I don't like that.
Yeah, that was a joke. A red cap also is a thing.
Oh, okay.
But fans of Amabel might want to see some of Amabel's. These guys they're just like silently staring into each other's eyes. Well, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to attempt to use the mine. We're just going to try to we'll figure out why this works. Sometimes it doesn't work other times. All right, so I am pointed as between them as I can be.
What's this?
Dost thou hear that?
Thou wilt be
That
mine.
noise?
We hear thee.
That was very funny. I hit him with it, and he reacted very violently.
Aha! It proves 'tis not just imaginings.
All right, I do want to say that the ragdolling and stuff has really made that kind of kill a tremendous amount more fun. That's very good.
Yeah. Let's be clear. I'm a fan of the ragdolling every time it happens. It's not good, but I can't not love it.
I don't think it's not good. I don't know what you're talking about. It is good. I can't pick up this oil. I can't get Garrett to look at the oil.
I don't think it's intentionally good. Is what I'm saying.
Get it, grab it, Garrett.
What if you jump in the box? What's the worst that can happen?
I am so scared that he will get stuck forever. Okay.
Or he'll just be in the falling animation forever.
No, I just can't. I can't get him to not target the top of the box. Ugh. All right. It was lost to us. Okay. Explosives are fun. That's what I've learned. How much further down could we get?
In my estimation, as an expert,
Yeah.
you can always go more down.
Oh, I see. I was waiting to see where the joke was. More fool me. Ah, the furnace room.
It was on this map. Okay.
So we reached the basement where the furnace is, and now we just gotta sabotage it. I'm gonna start by doing this.
By the builder. Come forward, villain.
Triple kill.
This interruption. Well, are you there?
I do think the mine, they should bounce more with the mine.
No, it's perfect. I very much like what they've got going on.
Curse thee for a scoundrel.
I don't want him to move.
Well, then you should have used your net arrow. It's what I'm calling moss arrows from now on.
Oh, damn it. Alright, we should buy more explosives when we get back to town.
Come out, villain! I have heard thee here.
The worse you are at swordplay, the more important explosives become. Because what are you gonna do? Not kill everybody?
Most clearly.
Hold on, I drew my arrow, but I have decided that I do not, in fact, wish to fire it. So we have to wait until Garrett puts it down naturally.
Give thou up this foolish hiding.
Come on, Garrett, just get tired. He's very strong. The thing is, he's got tremendous, what do you call it? He's got tremendous physical endurance. His lactic acid production is through the floor.
Wait, why is he producing lactic? What's lactic acid again?
Lactic acid is it's what your muscles produce. It makes your muscles feel tired. It's bad.
Oh.
Less lactic acid means more physical stamina.
Okay.
All right, so we got to figure out how to sabotage this shit here. I'm not really sure what we could do. Hopefully it doesn't involve throwing an explosive into the furnace, because I did spend our last explosive.
I'm sure there's an interactable down there you can interact with.
Come on, just turn around.
Okay, when you go to kill this person, I'm gonna say something really cool, okay?
All right, yeah, give him a good action movie line. Are you ready? Here it comes.
Yeah.
What make it?
Time's up!
Okay, all right. That was okay. I've heard worse. Alright, more holy water for later, perhaps. Although also, if we never saw any more undead, I would be fine with it.
Well, we've seen zombies already in this, right?
Yes,
We have not seen any hammer-ons.
I believe that is the case.
They should fix that.
Well, here's a conspicuous lever. Yeah, alright. What does this say? The halting mechanism. That's not really...
Enough. I need to stop this thing for good.
Yeah, a halting mechanism isn't really sabotage, right?
Yeah.
What has the halting mechanism even really done? Doesn't seem like very much at all. Let's have more of a look around here. So that wizard ran out this way.
What comes? Who dares disturb my meditations?
So this is the wizard because he's dropped his weapon.
Aha! You! Thou shalt fall!
Who? Who shalt fall?
Wait, what's going on?
I was very lit. That guy for sure really saw me. But he couldn't maneuver around the wizard fast enough to get over to me, and now he's lost me again.
What? How could I have lost thee?
It's almost romantic. If you just pretend he's saying it with a different cadence.
Aww.
Yeah, right? This would be a really funny time to have another landmine.
I will find thee.
It
as
was.
the builders will.
Don't look this way, don't look this way. I'm as small as possible.
'Tis no more I can do. The wretch has gone from here.
He looked right at me as he said wretch.
Doth some... Ha! Who doth hide
Damn it.
and think himself...
Thou art a fool to try me again.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm so annoyed.
It's fun to watch you run away from things, though.
I hope other people think that too.
No, I mean, like there's a glee to the panic, right?
Well, I turned a valve. It really didn't seem to do very much, but I turned it. That's a steam release.
Oh.
But, like, I can't keep it closed, right?
Is that why it's called Steam?
Sweetie, I'm gonna need you to focus. Okay, so the steam release is closed now.
I mean, the game...
Yeah, I know.
Because it's Valve.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
everybody else already know this?
Yep.
Wow. I am focused. I'm focused. I'm watching you do the lockpicking.
All right, all right.
How do you feel about the door opening in this game compared to the other two Thief games?
Okay, you know what? I will say the door opening is a lot. It's a lot less like weirdly problematic. What's this say? Coal dispenser. Okay.
There was something about a coal dispenser in some note we read, but I forgot what it was.
Oh, hush. These rats judging me. That's loot. This stuff isn't loot. Okay, so we put more coal in the machine. We keep the steam valve shut, and it's just gonna build up an infinite amount of steam in there and then explode, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, this wizard yet lives. I guess we can kill him with the explosion. That's fine. Yeah, I guess on this mission there's probably not too much of a difference between killing him and knocking him out in the end because everybody who's still in the clock tower is gonna die when it blows up. Okay, those are cooking. Those are cooking. You see the coal going in there?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the one. Okay, so there's no way to get coal pouring in the other one anyway. Hey, guy, you're like right in the way.
Oh no.
Nah. Oh, this is open again.
Thou art a villain to...
Just be quiet. More than anything, I just want you to shut up. Okay, so the coal's pouring in. The steam vent is shut. And the halting mechanism is... halting... I'm not even sure really what this does.
Those noises mean bad news. Time may have stopped, but this is looking more destructive than I had planned. And while I made some profit, I didn't notice any prophecies being fulfilled. I would hate to admit the keepers were right after all. The best thing to do now is return to the library until the dust settles. Maybe Katika's finally ready to tell us who the Brethren and Betrayer is.
The just like the unceremonious stop in the middle of the mission. Those noises mean bad news. Like there should have been a cutscene, right?
Yeah, absolutely should have been a cutscene.
Okay. Hold on, maybe we're about to get one. But
Make
like
sure
it
you
should have
share
been
this.
before that dialogue for sure. Okay, here's the viewport for you. Nope, we've just been dropped back out on the street in a spot, and we're gonna be told to go back to the Keeper Library because they can't just take you places and save you time now. There has to be, you know, an excuse for you to potentially
Can you speak?
accomplish things or get grabbed by the guards or whatever. Alright, back to the keepers. Wait, this isn't the keepers. This is that fucking hallway. Sorry, I forgot where I was. The way back to the keepers is through here.
What the bloody? He's in the streets, he is.
Oh, bloody hell.
Had enough, I see.
I have really... You have no idea how much I've had enough.
Can't see.
Okay, this is the one I wanted.
Oh boy.
Interpreter Katika. Katika? Keeper Orland. Katika is dead. Murdered. I went to bring her the copy of Moran she requested, but then her door was open. She never leaves it open. I looked in and
Garrett has killed Interpreter Katika, you say?
What?
Seize him and bring him to the council room. This is the only murder in our ranks since these halls were founded by the first of our ancestors.
But Garrett had no reason to kill Katika. Has he not walked in line with the prophecies before?
Yet some say the prophecies point to him as brethren and betrayer. Surely he knew that the Garrett killed Constantine. Yes, and Karis as well. His hands long...
A thief. And no stranger to murder is he.
Match the manner in which Katika was killed. How could Garrett have been the one?
Remember that we asked Garrett to join us, to share his knowledge and skill. But now we turn upon him without proof.
Broken and destroyed the clock tower. Petty vandalism
Notice
is
that the
one
clock
thing.
tower does appear that way from some angles. We must consider the implications. If that prophecy refers to one
The
of
clock tower is irrelevant. The matter at hand is murder, done by one who we accepted as our guest and brother.
Okay, this is getting really weird.
Yeah.
What is going on with the pacing of this?
That these proceedings are highly irregular.
I have heard enough! Garrett, have you anything to say before sentence is passed?
You haven't listened to anyone else yet, Orland. Why start now?
Silence! You are declared guilty of Interpreter Katika's murder. Your punishment will be determined by the council. Now remove him! I regret to inform you that Garrett has escaped. Very good. Call together the Keeper Enforcers. They will track him down and erase our problem.
Boy, it sure would have been neat to see that actually explode.
Yeah. That,
It's weird. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. Let's talk about the
Yeah.
600 things that are weird about that. First of all,
Okay.
it's weird that the Keeper Enforcers have fucking like a leaf and vine motif for their whole situation, given that they're in a story with the pagans. Like those,
Yeah.
I for a second there, when the camera flicked to those guys, I thought the thing that was happening was the pagans were invading the library. That's how clearly pagan coded those dudes are. Thing number the second. We are to assume from this the First Keeper Orland has no reason to think that, like, he doesn't believe that Garrett's guilty at all, and he's playing some other scheme, right? Because literally all of the keepers know where we were. We shouted and stormed out, and then also the thing the keepers do is know where everybody is at all times. That's their whole deal. And I know that Garrett's hard to keep track of, but the fact that the keepers could keep track of Garrett despite him being hard to keep track of is the thing that has enabled the entire keeper plot of all 3 games. So, like, all of the keepers know that we weren't around when Kataka died. So I'm reading that right? The First Keeper Orland is not supposed to believe the thing he's saying. He's doing something. All right, get to your fence here in Old Quarter to see if he can help you before you're killed by Keeper assassins. Remian's place is to the east. Yeah, sure, yeah. So... Wait, where am I? This is the Keeper compound. We're facing south right now. So... we're like here. Facing that way. Maybe. Although maybe that wall is this wall? No, it can't be. Because it's across the way from us, so it would be here. We'd be facing a different direction. Okay, so yeah. Oh no, I'm facing south. Right? So yeah, I'm sorry, we're here. Looking this way. So I want to... I don't know, whatever. We're just gonna go left. We're just gonna go right. We're gonna not go that way.
I'm gonna trust you know where you're going because I can't.
I wonder if we just kill these dudes. That knife is really something.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing to hear.
What an aesthetic. Fucking Star Trek ass assassins.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna try something. Something potentially foolish.
This could be him attempting to confirm.
Yeah, for real. They're Star Trek. They're fucking future robot assassins.
Yeah.
Bizarre choices.
And they're very chatty because they're telling us about how they couldn't speak.
Ow!
Except like through their thoughts. But
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be like a frickin' runny monologue. It's not actually very creepy.
Gonna get the full draw bonus again here.
I have been wounded.
Where are my fire arrows? Did I use them all? I used them all. Well, then enjoy backstab.
Yeah,
Okay, they can be killed.
they're kind of like halfway between the pagans and like the mechanist stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But they have some frickin'...
So mostly I was just curious whether they are literally invincible or whether they were
Yeah.
merely very tough. And they're merely very tough.
Yeah. They have, like, mid-tier Doctor Who villain vibes.
They extremely do. I went Star Trek, but yeah. I think there's a lot of shared vibe there.
The enforcers
Yeah.
are using telepathy to communicate silently. I don't think they know I can hear them.
Ah, okay. Garrett tells
Okay.
us that that's telepathy in universe.
Yeah, well, I figured it was, but I didn't... They're still real talky about it.
Yeah,
Real
are you
chatty.
gonna move so I can stab you? We don't have to. I could just go do my business. Yeah, I guess I'll just go. All right, that's fine. This is a little tricky because I have to get like out of this person's line of sight without going in the light too much.
I knew it.
Okay, there's a lot of them.
Getting a watch for this, you common
Shoot. Shoot, I thought this would go into that building and get us up to the top level.
Backstab!
It does work. Okay, so this one here is going to be a little bit of a problem. Alright, to the fence. Hopefully this is the right fence. Wait, I gotta pick a lock? Damn it. Quickly, 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 Garrett. Where is the weak point? There it is. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. That was tense. That was cool.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Dead. I guess Ramian isn't going to be much help after all.
Ramian's house is full of bombs. I love this guy. Return to your dwelling in South Quarter. Trust us, we will help you. We cannot risk saying anything further. A friend. Are there any factions... Are there any factions that we still trust?
The rats!
The rats! Ah. Okay, so we gotta make it back to South Quarter. What?
So when you did that sound after the rats, it reminds me of when you played the song Rats by Ghost for me.
Yeah, that is...
Which is the first time I had ever... Well, it was the first time I ever encountered a Ghost song. And you played the song, the music video for Rat. And then you said, well, that's Ghost's whole deal. And then I said, so they do songs about animals? And apparently that was not the deal.
No.
I misinterpreted the deal.
I can't. Garrett's stuck on something. I can't even tell what. This is a little hideaway that I'd not seen before.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I will say this. As much as I think these guys are silly and they are from the wrong genre, the tension of this sequence is really working for me.
Yeah. Like, mechanically, it's quite interesting. I think the non-mechanical signifiers are not as scary and rad as they think they are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he went into climb mode on the wall there is what happened.
I mean, that's a choice he made.
Without my input, which I don't appreciate. The Diary of R. Hawknor. Tuesday. The whole thing's running smoother than I could have hoped. Every night I show up, they hand over the stuff, I'm happy, and them, well, they get to stay in business. It's a sweet arrangement. And the best part is, I'm the sole beneficiary of the deal. Don't have to add it to the City Watch pool, because they don't know about it. See, it takes real brains to pull off a good, profitable scam. And if nothing else, I got real brains.
That's why you're taking notes on your criminal conspiracy.
I got real brains, I keep them in a jar on my desk. Wednesday, I was just thinking to myself, why not drink a little of this stuff? Say, every third bottle or so. It won't cut into my profits too much. And besides, I just end up spending the dough on liquor anyway. See, now that's the real brains again. Probably just saved myself a bunch of coin.
Well, sometimes your ears play tricks on you.
So wait, is there value in? Is there some kind of alcohol prohibition on the books that makes that make sense? Maybe it's a particular kind of alcohol that is not ordinarily legal or something. I don't know.
Or maybe you need a license to sell liquor.
Yeah, all right. Whatever. Okay, so we're facing east right now. That puts us like here, looking that way. We need to get to what, the old quarter? If we're getting back to our house, south quarter. We need to get back to the south quarter, which requires us to get back to Stone Market Plaza from where we are now, which is the docks. No, the docks can... We're not in the docks. We're in Old Quarter.
Excuse me. Docks.
Sorry. Docks. So going to docks would actually be good. We can get where we're going from docks. Sneak. He is close. I am stab. Hi. Hey, can I use their stupid future grenades? No, I can't.
No.
Of course not. Okay, this is Old Quarter. This is docks. This is docks. Yeah. So from here we can make it to the south quarter and then to home to see who would help us at this point in the narrative. A friend. Who is a friend? Because in all the other portions of the game, when the chips were down and a friend came out of nowhere to help us, it was the keepers.
Yeah.
Definitely not the thing that's happening now. Okay, so that gate right there goes to South Quarter, right?
Yes.
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we are like right there. I just need to get past this nerd.
Evening there. You're a sight for sore eyes.
Of course, I'm sure. And this is definitely the right spot, but...
I wonder if these guys are invisible to the north. Hi. What the fuck are you doing?
Have I lost them? Come on, go!
There we go. I really like Garrett's very like underhand toss of the flash bomb. It's like this isn't like a huge important thing that's happening right now. Okay, now that I've run myself to a safe corner, let's share the viewport over. Okay, here we go. So now all we have to do is, hang her right here, make it through there. I did just disturb that rat. Hopefully we're cool. We're all good here.
In these 3 games, have any of Garrett's old friends not been dead when we found them or ready to turn us over?
Yeah, the keepers.
No, but they're not No, they're not. No, I mean like named people he mentions.
We knew a particular named keeper before.
Okay.
I was visible for a moment there.
It's just feels like there's a high casualty rate among Garrett's friends, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's like buddy of the protagonist syndrome, right?
I would never do that.
Buddy / girlfriend / etc. You know what the deal is. Listen, we're both familiar with the works of one Gail Simone.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let's have someone check my ears for mites.
We live upstairs? I don't remember where my door is. Oh, okay. Well. That's no good.
There was no such.
Pretty sure that's the person who's supposed to, it's definitely a dead person on the floor in my apartment. Quickly.
I no longer sense what that was.
I don't want to close that door because I'm a little afraid I will no longer be in the shadows if I do, because of the candles right on the other side of the room from it. There we go. Okay. Well, being in here does not seem to be super useful. Yeah, get to your fence in the old quarter, not so good. After you enter your building, search around for clues about what's going on. Yeah, so there's a dead body in my apartment. Garrett, you still have friends and allies. We are waiting in the graveyard in Old Quarter to speak with you. As proof of our good intentions, we have provided a quick means for you to evade the enforcers temporarily. Go to Black Alley and look for something unusual there. Our efforts to contact you have put us all in peril. This is all we can risk saying in this missive. So this is effectively, there's just like a new faction that is what the Keepers were, where they're like mysterious but like that kind of doesn't work with the Keepers existing. They're going to be even more mysteriouser and even more.
I'm assuming it's a splinter group. You know, factions within the Keepers. I would like it to be rats, but I'm not.
All right, to Black Alley. Love to cross engine borders.
Do you?
No. But at least on a modern computer, the loading is very quick. And that's rad.
Yeah, I'm glad that we live in this modern times with quick loads.
I will say that something gets taken out of like
shut it, will ya?
the coolness of all this stealthing and getting caught and whatever when I just have like 16 reset grenades.
Yeah.
It's just like, nope, I have been uncaught.
Which is not something we really ran into with the previous games because the inventory was mission specific.
Well, no, it's not something we ran into with the previous games because I could just fight my way out of any problem I got into.
I mean, that also is true.
I didn't need reset grenades. And in fact, what we did was we figured out that they're more functional as a way to kill people than anything else. Hey, did you want to buy some loot from me real quick?
What's the word on the street? I need some good news for a change.
It's weird and telekinetic. You don't even want to know. This was not here before, right? Fort Ironwood? Wait, isn't this just the pagans? Hold on. Look for something unusual. Is that one of the pagan cornerstone things? I'm wondering if it's something else. Loading into Fort Ironwood might not actually be a useful thing to do. But it doesn't look like there's anything else terribly unusual around here.
Take your time, look around. Here at the Well-Equipped Thief, we pride ourselves on stocking everything a person like yourself might need.
Bunch of grenades. Yep. Some health potions. Sure.
Have you heard? Quarantine's been lifted.
Cool. And you know what? I'll say this. We made use of very nearly every dollar we've ever earned. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's load into the Fort Ironwood entrance here, and I guess see if this is the thing I'm supposed to be responding to. It'll give us an objective complete on the other side right away, I'm sure, if this is right. So, because this was one of the faction places, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
Let me share the viewport over here. Okay. It is curious. Penelope Oddbody, may you find the peace in death that you never found in life. Place seems weirdly abandoned. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing?
I don't remember being here before.
Well, no, we've certainly not been here before. But I thought this was the name of... I don't know. Never mind me. The Cataclysm Memorial, in the memory of the hundreds lost in that historic catastrophe. Okay, well, I'll just let myself in here real quick. This does not strike me as the thing that we were looking for, but since we're here, you know, let's have a look around. It's somewhere around here. There it is.
Why is it taking...
Brother Severance, 'twould be much appreciated. Yeah, this is just the Hammerite, the area where we can go to hang out with the Hammerites if we get friendly with them. 'Twould be much appreciated if thou wouldst advise us on a matter that has arisen. A devout woman has come and asked if her brother might be buried in our sacred burial ground. To this we readily agreed, as the woman doth come to services every day. But no sooner didst we attempt the burial when a plague of undead did set upon us. 'Twas so many that we didst retreat to the safety of the chapel. After gathering forces anew, we smote the zombies, and right well. Yet each time we fell these putrid foes, a new wave of them dost arise from the ground. 'Tis a curse of some kind, to be sure. Okay.
So long. Haven't they destroyed all the zombies yet?
Zombies aren't about. I probably should have left that door locked. Yeah. Saramian's place. Meet with the mysterious note writers in the graveyard. They did say in the graveyard in the old quarter, didn't they?
I don't think this is right. Keepers. Taking a break from trying to kill me?
Not all keepers believe you are guilty, Garrett.
Right, you were?
But neither had we the evidence to alter the outcome of your trial.
The trial was a disgrace. Orlando is not fit. He knows he must replace Kataka, so he plans to promote that child, Gamal, to the position of interpreter.
So you formed your own little club.
There are others, too. The Keeper hierarchy is in flux. We know Orland tried to frame you, but we cannot discern his motives.
That's easy. Orland is the brethren and betrayer, and he knew Kataka was onto him. He needed to kill her before she announced his name, and thought he could get rid of me at the same time.
That is only one of many possibilities, Garrett.
He has suppressed all inquiries into the Clock Tower prophecy. Have you heard? From above, the rubble forms an arrow, and it points directly at the Keeper Library.
The evil one will be pointed to.
It is as if someone actively seeks to bring the Dark Age upon us. There is a corruption. Whenever the glyphs...
Keeper Artemis hasn't been seen since before the trial. He confided in me that he no longer knew who to trust. He acted strangely, so secretive.
But he was right. There is no way to know who to trust. The degree to which the glyphs...
Orland fears you still, and he will until the enforcers bring him your corpse.
He has used a binding glyph to seal every glyph door in the whole city. He is watching all of us. Until you are found, no one is allowed to enter or leave the compound.
We've been using Orland's own secret tunnel. It connects the compound to his office in the library. There's much danger, but it is the only way we can meet without being
Perhaps
heard.
we can help you. The Keeper assassins won't have given up, and...
You've helped me already.
Why? What do you intend to do?
Find some proof that Orland is guilty. That shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, where do you think you will find this proof? Garrett?
I'm Batman. He's Batman. We're all Batman here today. I literally just crouched. It does amuse me that Garrett got away the Garrett way. He found a bush in a corner and crouched there until they all got bored and went home. So yeah, again, like as far as proof goes, like it should be equally obvious to all keepers, as it was to us, that the first keeper knew we weren't guilty and declared us guilty anyway. Like he's self-convicted.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody knows that everybody else knows that we weren't present when the murder happened. So they all know he's doing a thing here. I guess it's just a question of who's on his side versus who isn't, right? I do feel like this map, we almost didn't find our way here because this map is mislabeled as Fort Ironwood when it is in fact a section of the old quarter that also contains Fort Ironwood.
Yeah.
But okay, so all of that, we don't actually need to get any truth or any evidence, but the goal is to go back and get some evidence. Return to the Keeper Library in Stone Market Plaza, find the secret tunnel which leads into the Keeper compound. Okay, let's get back to Stone Market and call it there for the day.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me, sweetheart.
So we're out by the graveyard. What's gonna be the best way to do this?
So I know we're still waiting for this thing to unfold and see where it's going, but I gotta say
it's pretty unfolded at this point, I feel like.
Well, I'm trying to be
I guess let's see where this goes. I'd love to enter question mark.
I'm trying to be kind. Like
Okay.
I'm trying to be fair.
Now we're properly in old quarter. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Because, like, what I'm gonna say though is that so far, the plot of the game is not for me nearly as interesting or compelling or possessing of themes the way the other two games were. You know?
Okay, I agree with that.
So I'm hoping that there is more to it, that we get more from it.
Who goes there? There! I spy thee now! Stand forth!
Because as much of it that was kind of clumsy at times, there was a kind of delicacy to the writing. And, like, an interest in, like, themes of conflict between different ways of living and the way technology changes things. And this one feels kind of odd compared to those two because the other two really work, I think, as a diptych.
Yeah, for sure. I guess the Hammerites would fight the Keeper Guardians, wouldn't they? Alright, we have to get past you to get where we're going.
Something fiend, perhaps.
Come on, Garrett, just get past the tree.
No, I do not sense him. Resuming mission.
That lady better be real careful. Okay, managed to squeeze myself between the pipes. This feels very silly. That's so much your own fault. It is absolutely ridiculous that I was allowed to do that. Okay. So, Stone Market proper? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Stone Market Plaza, which is what the other half of the map is called.
Oh.
Yeah. So we want to run forward and left and... Hold on.
Okay.
There's stuff going on. I'm trying to live.
Okay, that's fine.
As soon as I walked onto the map, all of a sudden, it was an orgy of violence. Future explosions.
Please, not me! Let's get out of here! I'll pay you anything! Just stop it!
I'd say as far as orgies go, violence is third, future explosions is second.
Okay. I don't know what was going on there. It seems like a lot of people were in a lot of trouble. I saw a lot of corpses in the street. I am for real not taking credit or suffering for any of that.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus. And the game loaded me in right on top of another guard, and it's just like, it is all violence all the time here. I'm calling it, by the way. I put up the end slate. That's it. That's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We are in the map that we're going to do the next thing in, but this is I'm out of time. I'm out of patience for Garrett and his shenanigans for today. I do think the vibe of this sequence is mostly working for me, though. It feels like we're being bounced from like safe house to safe house, like our support network is crumbling, like I'm being pursued in a way that's legitimately dangerous, and that's cool. This is working.
Yeah.
When you come back next time, we return to the Keeper Library yet again in order to blindly feel our way around until the game says we've done the job yet again. And we'll see you then.
Well, on the bright side this time, like, we know the Keeper Library. We've been there so many times.
That's
That'll be fun.
a hell of a definition of bright side.